So hello everyone,
Hello.
welcome to the new day and new vlog. I hope you have watched previous videos and enjoyed it. If not, then you can go and watch those videos. Yesterday we also got to discuss with Mar and Gisela regarding what is ESN. And Gisela and Mar, what is the topic for today's video?
Transportation.
Transportation, basically. Yeah.
In generally you can say the transportation system, because once we arrive here it can be different for people because there are various modes of transports here in Barcelona. So first of all, and one of the important point is, what are the different modes of transportations here?
So here we have different type of transportations, and
Yeah.
then we have cycling as well.
Yeah.
But for example, we have trains,
Yeah,
metro,
yeah,
ferros,
yeah,
tram,
Yeah.
yes, and also
Buses.
yeah.
buses and aerobuses.
Yeah.
So stay tuned because we're gonna talk about that.
We're going to talk about the aerobus as well, and also you can say sometimes some people get to use some cycles as well, but we'll try to show you the glimpse of that as well. We are right here at Plaza Catalunya, you can say station, which is, you can say, one of the major station here, because sometimes when you have to travel and you can get different mode of transportations from here as well. So we'll discuss all of these one by one now.
So right now we are at Plaza Catalunya station. You can see the sign over there.
So these are the various signs which you can notice. R1, R3, R4 is mentioned, and on the right hand side you can see L1, L3 is also mentioned. So you can see the direction, the signature which is there. And also if we go towards this side, Gisela, one can take, you can say, the metro if they go towards that side, but you can enter from this side. You can see those are the gates. Some machines are also there, so we'll come to that. This is how this entire place looks like. You can say how people are coming, and that's the clock.
This is the machine for the Rodalias part for the trains. Don't get it confused, it's orange, so just look into it if you want to go there and take the train. So if you want to do something, just come close and you're gonna have to press here if the machine works, because you know it's a little bit old. But here you can take different tickets for you to get to different stations and cities. Okay?
Correct. And one question here, like I can see this color. So is there a specific color for different mode of transportations, or different, like road release has this color or something like that?
Exactly. So this is the orange one.
Yeah.
But if you need to take tickets for the metro, you need to take a look for the ones that are red, that are on the other side. For example, here at Plaza Catalunya.
Okay.
So if you want to go, you have those machines over there. That's in every single station.
Yeah.
But you can see also a blue machine over there.
Yeah.
Those ones are just for your friends that come to visit, or your family.
Yeah.
They can take a card over there. That's called Hola Barcelona.
Yeah.
And it's for until 3 days, and that may be better if they may suit them better. But
Correct.
for the metro is that one, the red one.
Correct. And I think for us it's the OV card one can buy, but as you mentioned, if some people visit they can get that card. And I can notice some of the machines there, so let's go there and check those out as well.
So this is the metro machine, red one, as you can see.
Yeah.
And here you can get different tickets. So for example, you have here the metro Sensill. Okay,
Yeah.
this is for the metro, and or bus. That we're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah.
But apart from that, you can also get different ones like Te Casual or Te Usual or maybe Te Jova that
Yeah.
you can see in one of Nishan's video
Yeah.
already. So here you can also have a ticket for the airport. So if you want to take one of these, you just need to come here and pay by card.
Yeah, and Hola Barcelona is written there. So from here we can get the visitor's ticket as well, like you mentioned.
By here, Altras.
Okay, so once we go to these options, then you can explore various options here. And like one of the point you mentioned, that if someone comes to visit you, right, for certain days, they can buy the card from here,
Yes,
from this
here,
machine.
or the machine that's specific, that's the blue one. So
Okay.
this one doesn't get like with a lot of people.
Okay, okay.
And as you can see here, we have the blue one, the Hola Barcelona travel card.
Yeah.
So it's almost the same one as the red one, only it's blue. Okay.
Yeah.
But just so because there's like a lot of people trying to buy tickets for the metro, you have this one over here. That's a specific one if you want to buy for your related ones, so you don't get busy with the other ones.
Correct. So you can get tickets from here as well. You can get tickets from that machines as well. So you can notice there are various machines here. Mar is also exploring some of the places, and I think now we'll continue to this particular screen which you can notice here. Road release is mentioned here. You can notice the various schedules which are there. People are also noticing it. So if you come here, then the train number you can say is mentioned. For example, R3, R1, right? Which platform they go from. The timing is also mentioned, although you can check the timings, you can say from your mobile application or from the paper schedule, but I think it's always good if you come here, check from the screen. They might get delayed, but I think the information will get updated from here as well. One more important point, some people might have this question that if we want to visit nearby cities, you can say in Barcelona, for example, Castelldefels, so you want to go to Sitges or Blanes, that is also included in your TOV card which you will buy. You can get the information regarding the TOV card as well. I've talked about that in one of the videos, so you can see that, and it's also included, so you know you can cover these places or go with your ticket, with your TOV card, with you can say to these particular places as well. From there, I think is the entrance point where one can do the entry and simply go to the platform and navigate to go to these places. So this is important that with Rodalies train you can visit all these places even nearby to Barcelona and with your TOV card.
So if you want to enter inside of any of the transports, you
Yeah.
need to have this card, okay?
Correct.
Like or the other ones, but a transport card. So how do you do this? You go over here and you need to put it on the
Yeah.
thing.
So let's go. First of all, you can see these are the entrance point, these are the gates. So you just simply put your card here, place it. So now let's pass. I think I also have to use my card first of all to go. You can see this card works perfectly. Here you can also notice the timetable as well. L1, L3 is written, which side you have to go. You can see the stops and can accordingly navigate as well. Now we are going towards the metro station or metro platform first of all. So see, now we are going towards the platform to show you the glimpse of it. So I think first we need to walk downstairs to go towards the platform. Gisela, metro is passing by. What a timing. Can you also see the timing when the metro comes?
Yes.
And
You can see it over there.
Behind you, there's a TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the TVs.
There's a screen.
But
and
those are all TVs ones. So
So-
once you come here, you may see that there will be other ones that have screens on it. This one is old, but on it, if we get closer, you can see
the timing.
the time for the one that needs to come now,
Yeah.
and then the other one for the next one. When is it coming?
Correct. So you can notice the timing here, 2 minutes, and in what time the metro will arrive. You can navigate, which metro comes, whether it's L3, L1, and also the route as well right here.
So for the frequencies of the metro, we have different ones. For example, during weekdays, it's gonna be from 5. The service always it starts at 5.
Morning.
Yes, 5 in the morning, of course, and then it's ending at 12
Yeah.
at midnight,
Yeah.
basically. But except Friday, that's when people come out, so they extend it until 2 a.m.
Okay.
Okay, but it's different on Saturdays because in Saturdays it's a non-stop service. It's 24 hours, and then on Sunday you just get like a low frequency. Maybe it just depends on the line. Like right now we are at like L1, like the red one, but it may get later because, for example, for lines that are not that used, for example L5 or such, there can be up to like 10 minutes of waiting. So it depends a little bit. Metros don't usually just go, they just like right on time, not like trains, but usually they can just get one, they can get delayed as well. So
Yeah.
you need to be careful about that, but anything that happens, it will be on the app
Schedule.
station.
And you can check the schedule. And what about the holiday?
The holiday. Oh wow, those days are also a little bit. The schedule gets a little bit off as well, so you need to be very careful as well because it's gonna be like 10 minutes delay or something like this.
Okay. And now you see the metro is also here. What a timing. So the schedule that you mentioned, like on weekend the timing is different, right? On Friday the timing is
Yes.
different.
Yes.
And like if there is any specific public holiday, like I mentioned, or maybe does it vary? Like can I still take the metro in midnight?
At midnight.
Yeah.
Only on, I would say only on Fridays and
Okay.
Saturdays.
Okay.
those
But
are
not
the
on
days.
Sundays.
Sundays no.
Okay, that's important to know so that you can check the metro timing, can take the metro accordingly, and you don't miss your metro. Like you can see, it is here passing by. So this information is regarding this metro system. Here you can say. So now, after discussing about the metros, we will discuss about the ferros. Although we are taking away, you can say, from this underground path, although you can navigate from outside as well, how you have to go to ferros, because there are different platforms for it. Even if you have to take metros, even if you have to take ferros, or like I showed you the Rodalies trains as well.
So to go through the underground part,
Yeah.
to get to the ferros and L6 and L7,
Yeah.
it's right here as you can see, but you need to come and walk through this passage over here.
Correct. And L6, L7 are metro actually, but I think their stop is similar to the ferro.
Yes, they're metros, but they have the same stations as ferros. because
Okay.
They're very close by. And
Okay,
they
so-
spread it that way.
So that's important. You can see the directions are also mentioned. That's also the sign
Yes,
of
that's
ferro.
the sign of ferros.
Pharaohs, so that you can navigate. And now through this corridor we'll walk. Like you see, as we are going through this corridor, we are looking at these signs. You can navigate. You see the Pharaoh sign, L6, L7 is written. This is the corridor. This is quite a big station. You can say this Plaza Catalunya. So although you have these different options, but I think it's good always to follow it and just navigate your path like we are walking. You can see this quite wide corridor here. Do you take metro from here often, Gisela?
Oh, I used to when I went to uni, but not anymore.
Yeah, but I used to also take sometimes the metro when I used to have the classes, you can say at UAB campus. So, but not from this corridor. I think I always used to come from the other side, but there are many sides to enter to this area, you can say. So after the corridor, we again came to this platform. Metro also arrived here, and now we will go from this side towards that, and you can say. So from that side I came, and yes, Gisela.
So to exit, if you're in a metro station, you can just right exit. But if you're on a train or a ferry or something like that, you're gonna have to put the card again. So this is an exception.
So this is an exception. You can just pass through it without using your TEOV or T-Mobility card, you can say, and go through this corridor. So you can see now there is this big corridor. The decoration is also quite good. Sometimes you can hear the music as well here. And now you can see the glimpse of S1, S2 is also written. Pharaoh sign is there, and now we are going to the corridor from where specifically you can say the platform we can reach towards these platforms. Now you see Pharaoh carols is written here, and now through this door corridor will pass. So now finally we came here. Yes, Mar.
The FGC station, well known as Ferros.
Yeah.
And you can take this transportation to go like near places from Barcelona, like Avinguda Tibidabo, Sarrià, the Uni UAB with S2, and the S1 is for to go to Terrassa.
Yeah.
So you have here the machines, and you can buy it for you.
So I'll show you the machines. You can get the tickets from here as well. Otherwise, if you have the card, you can simply use the card and enter through the doors, which you can see here. And the timings also you can mention when they come, from which platform they go, which number it is. All these informations are here.
There's a lot of frequencies. So
you can simply take any. So one point is why I'm at this entrance door and Mar and Gisela are on that side, because I entered here, and then there is certain timer again when I can again use my card. So when I put my card, it showed me that the pass has already been used, so I have to wait for some time again to enter through this door, because few minutes back I entered through this door and came out. So now I have to wait for some minutes. So finally I got the entry. You can say some official allowed me to enter since my pass was showing that it's already been in use. And now let's go to the platform of this, you can say, Pharaoh.
let's go to S2.
Yeah.
And we will reach Sabadell and the university.
From here now we're entering, going towards the platform 1, you can say.
Here is the S1 that goes to Terrassa.
It's written as well, yeah.
Yes. But the S2 that goes to Sabadell and the university, the frequency is like in the morning, like 5 to 8 minutes, and then changes to 10 minutes.
Okay, so I think that's also important point. You can, navigate. Sometimes you can take these trains from platform 1 or 2. You can check the screens, from where you have to take. Like you can see here, the doors are also getting closed. Some people are sneaking as well. That was good. So I think that's also important points. You can notice some good number of students as well here, because some of the students go to UAB campus, which one can go through S2. This is S1, and if one has to go to Sabadell, which one has to take?
The S2.
Okay, so if some people are living in Sabadell and they come to the city, they can take S2. S1 is passing by now. You can see right here.
So those are trams, okay? We're not gonna go there, but these ones are also in Barcelona, and you can take them with the parts that are near Glorias or Diagonal.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to know them once you come here.
Yeah.
But just so you know, they exist.
They exist. Like for a certain time, you can see them. Yeah.
They exist, and you can take them, okay? It's a nice experience. It's
Yeah.
just that they're farther away from here now.
Yeah. I've never used tram till now, but I think they are there. So this was the point regarding a tram from this Pharaoh station, you can say. So we were there. We came from that side. We exited again. The official helped me to exit, and now we will be going out from here. You can say from that corridor we came when we entered, but now it's time to exit. Okay, guys. Finally, we are coming out. I think this is also a good point to see. L6, L7, S1, S2. All the directions are marked, and finally we are out.
But guys, don't confuse Avinguda Tibidabo, okay, with Tibidabo, okay? It's not the same.
Yeah. And you can notice that sign as well, Plaza Catalunya is mentioned as well. So now here you can see the Pharaoh sign is also there, metro sign is also there. So these boards you can notice, and as we come out, you can see on the right hand side or if I rotate on that side is La Rambla. And the Plaza Catalunya, there are different entrance points with the signboards like I showed you, like we showed you. So that's good to navigate or to get to know like from where you can get the entry. So we came from that side, you can say. And now if I show you the another mode of transport which is there, you can say there is this application which is called Bicing, and here are various cycles which you can notice. I have never used them till now in my Erasmus journey, I would say, but I think this is also one of the options. Suppose if there are no metros working due to the timings, or if there are no trains and you live nearby, then you can take these cycles as well and use them. I did not use them, but it totally depends on you. But I think one more point which is important is that you need to have the application, and I think multiple cycles you can also book with that application, because I remember one of my friends, she also proposed to book for multiple people through that application. So I think that can also work in your case. Now we will discuss about the another mode of transport which you can say, which is regarding the buses. And now as we walk towards this side, you can notice there is one official tourist information center. So if you have any queries, any doubts, you can go there. Till now I have not been there, but totally depends on you. Now we'll go towards that side and discuss about the buses here.
Here you can take the Airbus to go to the airport.
Yeah.
There are two lines, the A1 and the A2.
Yeah.
It goes to different terminals.
Okay, and I think if we talk about the charge, your Teoway or T-Mobility card might not work for these buses, because I think if you buy the round trip ticket, it's almost around, or it is around 12.5 euros right now, which I use for my Lisbon trip as well when I had to go to the airport. So these buses are right here, the ticket machines are next to them, so you can go there to the ticket machines. You notice those machines. From there I got my tickets for these aero buses, and then you can just board on to these buses. And the taxis are also lined up here, so just in case.
You can take the ticket like inside the bus and pay it by card as well.
Yeah, so these options are there, so you don't have to keep cash for it. I think it's good once you can pay by card.
So these are the buses, okay? So for example, you can see over here the stop name. That's the one right now, but obviously there's different ones. And as well you can see the different type of buses that come around. So for example, right now we have this example here, that's G50. It's one of the buses that we have of the lines. There's like different numbers and different letters for each one. For example, V1, D, and L. Okay, so each one of those gets you to some of the parts of Barcelona. But for example, the N ones that you can see here,
these N1s are the night buses.
yes, those ones are the night buses. So if you just take a look at Google Maps or Maps from Apple, you will see the different lines and the different routes that they make. So apart from that, there's like different schedules. You can see on the timetable over there.
Yeah, so there is timetable, there is a screen. I'll just go near to that. You can notice like D50 is mentioned in how much time it will come. So the screen is there, the timetable is there. You can read this particular timetable as well, and the route is also marked, so you know where you are. And you see now A1 bus is coming, so that's the aero bus, which is not in your T-Mobility Teoway card. Important point.
But
That's,
these ones are.
and also I think the night buses are.
The night buses as well.
Yeah.
And if you need to go to the airport during the midnight or something like that, you can take night buses that are included with your card.
Yeah.
So when you take a look at the routes in Google Maps or
Yeah.
Maps, just take that into account, because it's gonna be way cheaper.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have to pay anything. And about the night buses, okay, because I want to show you that those are the timetables, okay, but that doesn't mean that they follow them. Usually buses, Barcelona is it's a city that has a lot of traffic, so there's like a lot of delays with them, because there's like there's a lot of taxis, there's like a lot of motorbikes,
Yeah.
and a lot of cars.
Yeah.
So keep in mind that the buses may not come at the time that it says. This one, the timetable over here will tell you when it's coming, because it's like real-time one.
Yeah.
But for the night buses, be really careful, because this one isn't even like very
On time.
okay?
Yeah.
Even though it says 3 minutes here, it can come at any minute. So be careful with the night buses.
Correct.
Because they can just come very early, or they can be delayed, and you
Yeah.
will never know. So
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
And their frequencies are, can sometimes vary, so you need to know when the buses are coming.
Yes.
And also comparatively, suppose if you're not able to take the metro or train, then I have heard also from people that if they take night bus to maybe go to university campus or to Sabadell, it comparatively takes more time sometimes.
Yes.
Because the buses stops, the stops are more and the trains are not working.
Exactly.
So it's good if you can, go.
My suggestion is just take a look at the schedule, pick one of the times, and arrive there at least 15 minutes before, just in case, okay? Because
Yeah.
they can arrive early, or if you have to wait, at least you're here.
Yeah, so I think that's also one of the important points. You see the timing is getting changed, the stop name is mentioned, and then you can accordingly navigate the signs. You can notice we are here at this area, which is Plaza Catalunya. So guys, that's it. You can say regarding the transportation system, various mode of transports here in Barcelona. In Spain, one more point to add. I remember when I returned from Montjuic, then I used funicular. I could able to use my Theo or T-Mobility card for that as well. Any more point you want to add, Gisela or Mar? Or any recommendation?
Any recommendation? Yeah, during the night, just be careful with the pickpocketing.
Yeah, and
Thank you for watching it. I hope you use this video. It's
Yeah.
very useful for you guys.
yeah, and thank you so much, Mar and Gisela, for explaining all these points in detail. I would say you must have gotten all these information regarding, as I said, various mode of transportations which you can arrive. Once you arrive, you can take here as well. So now, by thanking each and every person, I think I'll end this vlog now. Rest you know, like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye, ciao ciao, namaste, chalo, adios. See you in new day, new vlog. Also, you can go to different playlists and watch videos according to your interest. Now you can also go to new launch playlists regarding Barcelona, regarding Spain, to watch videos accordingly. There are different playlists regarding different cities, different countries, and also I'm thinking to launch a new playlist regarding ESN. You can get the informative videos, you can get different informations regarding the events, and also I remember there's a playlist regarding UAB Barcelona, so you can watch videos in that whenever you get time. Bye bye.